Hello, testing 1 2, testing 1 2 3. It's the limiter that's turned on. Make sure you don't blow your ears out. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Morning Mumbles. Hello. It's been a while. It's been a week, pretty much. Didn't get a chance to stream over the weekend because, as you can tell from the title, I was pretty freaking cold. Let me just finish up this tweet here. Dragon Boat. Let's have this one. Okay. Yeah. So before we start, though, in between streams, more specifically, 14 hours ago, oh my gulai has followed, so thank you. Welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay here. If you are here, then welcome, everyone. How's everybody doing? If there's actually anyone here, or if not, if you're fine, you're fine. You're good. Yeah. Fantastic. The music we're listening to right now is the Poke and Chill album from Game Chops, composed by this particular remix album is made by Mikkel Beats on Twitter and Instagram. So go check him out. A couple of quick housekeeping things before we start. If you're feeling generous at all, and if you feel like I deserve a couple bucks, then the donation panel link is down in the description or in the panels down there. I also have a Patreon if you're interested as well. Patreon.com/BeastFighter1. $1 a month gets you access to everything that I will post eventually. So thank you. And of course, sharing the stream, following and subscribing and all that jazz is support enough, and that helps out more than you know. So yeah, that's my house. That's my housekeeping. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know. I'm very groggy today. I'm very I try to get a decent amount of sleep while I was away. It was kind of hard. I'll talk about that more in a second. But yeah, we went to this past weekend. Started Monday morning. We our school Dragon Boat team, some of us, not all of us, went to Ottawa to participate in the Ice Dragon Boat Festival. And it's exactly as it sounds. Instead of normal Dragon Boat where the boats are in the water and you just paddle and you put your paddle in the water and you paddle. For this, it's very cold. We're talking, as you saw in the thumbnail, minus 30 degrees Celsius. I think that was the coldest it got. It was probably colder because of the wind. But yeah, instead of the paddles are special paddles where there's no paddle section at the end. It's just a mechanism at the bottom that when you press down on the ice, the plate on it retracts, and then there's spikes in it. So you slam down. The plate retracts, and then the spikes stick into the ice. So there's a plate there's just for like safety purposes, so no one stabs themselves. So you slam the paddle down, plate goes up, spikes go in, and then you just pull yourself. It's the same general concept as Dragon Boat, but except all the technique that you learn, all the things that our coaches taught us, that was thrown out the window entirely. Of course, you have to remember that the plate is, you know, straight like that. But we really want to have a positive angle to really, a negative angle, sorry, to just drive it down and pull. No core was used. Absolutely no core. It's just that, and we didn't even have to be in sync. In the boat, it's important, but with ice, its properties are very, very different. So we could have everybody paddle in a caterpillar. So just and there's less people too. So in a dragon boat, there's 20 people. In this one, there's 10, plus a steerer and a drummer. And let me tell you, man, it's really cool seeing that kind of thing out there. It's one thing to see it from afar, and it's another thing to be part of it. And being part of it is really, really hectic. Yeah, imagine if you will, our team or my team, and we're going up to the boat, all layered up, and raring to go in the minus 30-degree weather. Valentin 9748, hi, hello. How you doing? Good morning. Welcome to the show. How you doing? Talking about my trip to Ottawa recently and the Ice Dragon Boat Festival. Sad. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it gets better. It will get better. I hope. But I'm sorry to hear that. So the Ice Dragon. So imagine us just layered up, layers and layers. Like people have probably 4 or 5 layers on, both up top and up bottom, and it was very cold. So we needed all of them, and we're just paddling. The way I was dressed up, the way I was layered up. My hat. I have a hat. I always wear a hat. I put my hood over. Broke up with you? Oh no. Oh jeez. Heartbreak is always the worst. Always the worst. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hello. Firmly grasp it. How you doing? Hello, sir. Hello to you. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Talking about the Ice Dragon Boat Festival and how. Okay, so I'm layered up. I'm in the middle of telling a story. So I'm layered up, and I'm wearing a hat. And as soon as we start paddling, the hat falls over my eyes. Half of my vision is blocked, and I can't look up. So I'm looking at the paddle the whole time. I'm looking down at the ice. And that was my view the whole time. What should you do? Cry like you do now. I mean, there's I don't know there's no right way to cope with things. Crying is a very valid thing to do. You know, a lot of emotions flowing through. I know what you mean. I know what you're going through. But for me that was what at this point 4, 5, 6 years ago. Jeez Louise, I can't believe that's been that long. I like her, but she like an older boy. I mean, look, the thing about heartbreak is that I don't know, man. I really don't know what to say in these kinds of situations. I'm really bad at giving advice or something. It'll pass. Like you just need time to heal. You know, time to heal emotionally. If you just like reevaluate and stuff. the least you could do is be happy for her. You know, in the end, if you manage to do that, it was today. Okay, so yeah, time is your friend. You know, you give it time. You know. Am I the ugly barnacle? No, but there was an ugly barnacle who was so ugly that everyone died.
Once there was an ugly barnacle. He was so ugly that everyone died. The end.
Boom, 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 ba ba dum ba dum. So yeah, as you could probably tell, I'm a little stuffy. You know, being in minus 30-degree weather, which is minus 22 degrees Fahrenheit. What's minus 30 Celsius to Fahrenheit? That's minus 22 degrees Fahrenheit. You're bound to get a little sick, a little, you know. You try to be strong. Yeah, just it like I said, everyone copes with it in different ways. Just you have to give it time. Hashtag cold. Yeah, it was. It's very different it's a very different vibe from where I am right now. Right here in where I am right now, it's normal. You know, there's snow, but it's tolerable. But once you get there, whoo man, that's yeah, Valentine, do whatever you have to do. It's
Firmly grasp it.
has not subscribed, has followed. Thank you. I see that for it you put a capital L instead of not a capital L, lowercase L. Valentine has also followed. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here. Even though you guys, it was taken already. I could imagine. Getting creative. So yeah, if you're in Ottawa, if you have the opportunity to go to Ottawa, and it's in around February, come see the Ice Dragon Blow Festival. It's very interesting, very fun. Exposed. You know, my friends went there a few years ago. I was unable to go, unfortunately, because you know, for personal reasons, financial reasons. But apparently when they were there, the weather was it was warm. So there was essentially slush. It was still frozen over, kind of, but it was slushy. It was not a really good experience. It was kind of hard. But luckily, this year is the exact opposite of that. It's super duper cold. So yeah, and the trip itself was great. There are a lot of places to. Hold on. I do all things great. Why she broke up? You know, it's. We do think in these moments that, like, you know, there's a lot of things we did great. Like I gave everything. What was the link to? You know, you say you've I did my best, and that's fine. You know, you did your best. I don't allow links in the chat, unfortunately. Yeah, you know, like, you did your best, and that's. If you think that, then that's fine. You know, the hold on, I'm gonna be gross for a second. That's totally up to you, man. You know. It's up to you. If you feel like, you know, if you really do like her, if she, yeah, don't try to be someone you're not. Just be yourself, you know? Being yourself is what, it's what got her to like you in the first place. And, you know, perhaps she saw something different later on, you know? And then if she comes back to you, then I mean, would you be happy about it, or you got to think it over? There's a lot of things that are complicated about it. And like how old are you? Freaking my last heartbreak was when I was in grade 11. So that was like, how old was I? Like I was like, what, 16? It was very hard for me too. You know, you be with someone for, you know, like 2-3 years or something, and but you're in high school, so when that happens, you're just sad, you know. But sometimes you don't really know why. I admit it did take me a while to get over it, but you know, we're still friends. We can still talk, and you know, people say you can't be friends with your ex, and that's not true. It can work for certain people, like me and my ex. We still talk. We still have chances to hang out, and she's an amazing person. And you know, whatever happens, I'm supporting her. You know, as with everybody I know. Your ex-boyfriends still hang out. That's good. That's good. Again, all these emotions that you're feeling are perfectly valid. You know. But if you just allow the time for yourself to heal, and you know, to maybe you're reminiscing right now. I'm a girl. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to assume genders. I'm sorry. I gotta get better at like not using stuff like "hey man" or "hey dude," because that's I'm gonna get canceled on Twitter. I'm gonna do it. Yeah. So yeah, just allow yourself time to heal. It's an interesting process. Heartbreak. And it's, yeah, Valentine, it's good that you're like, you have so much praise for her, you know. But I suggest using this time to take care of yourself, you know. Talk like, take some you time, because when people think relationships, right? I've said this before many times on stream, but I don't think I've said it to this I'll say it again, just for people think that in a relationship you are half a sphere, and that other person you're looking for is the other half, and when you form together, that is you create a full sphere, when in reality it should be that you are your own sphere. A sphere being that you accept yourself for your flaws, and for your strengths. There's also weaknesses, your flaws, and you know, just being honest with yourself and loving yourself. And that person does the same thing. You know, in this, you know, sort of society, it's kind of hard to do that nowadays, because people, you know, there's a lot more people who identify as, like, you know, being depressed or, you know, having a mental illness, and that's fine. But as long as both of you love yourselves and accept yourself for your weaknesses or your strengths. Then when you come together, there could be there's a more sense of trust and not only like a bond, right? It's easier said than done, right? Sometimes you need to maybe go to therapy or you talk to a professional about it. And you can't love somebody else until you learn to love yourself. That's right. If you can't give yourself like the love that you deserve, then how can you do that for someone else? I myself still have a hard time, loving myself, honestly. I put myself down a lot. And I put myself down a lot, and I always self-doubt myself. I talked about this in a previous stream. That's why I have a hard time. Me too, honestly. It's certainly, it isn't easy. I have to learn to, I have to teach myself to accept, to love myself for the little things, to celebrate the little achievements, the little things. If I see his new boyfriend, don't do that. Don't do that. Absolutely do not do that. Do not do anything to harm someone. Do not do anything that'll I know in the moment you think it's the right thing, but it's definitely not. It's definitely not. You're gonna act out of hate, out of spite, and that's not okay. That's absolutely not okay. That's gonna hold on. Do I have it still? That's gonna be a yikes for me. You'll learn to be strong in your life. Yeah, but strong in the emotional sense. Strong in the mental sense. You can get strong physically all you want, but don't use that to harm people. Yes, of course, yes. In the mental sense. Congratulations, you've received 100 messages today with Restream Chat. Today? Really? Not 100? Okay, whatever. This stream just turned into talking about heartbreak. Do you guys mind if I get back to the Dragon Boat story? So, Ottawa itself is not a great place to drive. We agreed before we even got there that Ottawa itself, that we wouldn't drive around in Ottawa itself. If we were going places, it would be fairly, kind of close, and we would walk there. And walking in that weather is utter hell. even for that, you have to be layered up, as I have learned the hard way. But overall, I think I'm okay. There's a great place called the Byward Market, and they have a lot of things there. Oh, I forgot to say, at the Ice Dragon Boat Festival itself was sponsored by Beaver Tails. If you don't know what a beaver tail is, it's like a plate made of like donut ingredients. It's the same process that they like fry it. It's like a flat donut, but very thick, very plump, and they put different toppings on it. I always get Nutella, and they put that on there, and they put like sugar on it, but they didn't have the option to add bananas on it. I was like, oh dang it! I really like the ones with bananas, like Nutella and bananas. Oh, it's the best. Especially when it's on a hot beaver tail, and the Nutella is like all melted and creamy, and the bananas mwah, chef's kiss. It's fantastic. They had a truck there, and you could also skate on the Rideau Canal, which is like the long river. It was closed off for some reason, so I guess not the whole thing. What is that? Yeah. So but on the ice itself, there is like a beaver tail thing that you can skate up to, and you can order beaver tail, and you can eat it in a section area they have with, you know, some like a couple of fireplaces and benches. It's really nice. There was also a person making the announcements and calling the teams, and he was a fairly old person. He's a very elderly man. It seemed like he'd been doing this for a while, and whenever he'd make announcements, he'd start off. Hold on. He'd start off with "Hear ye, hear ye," like the town crier or something. He's like, "Hear ye, hear ye." All he needs is the bell. And when the race was delayed, he would say, "Let it be known that the race has been delayed by 20 minutes." And I'm just like, what? Let it be known. Let it be known, he says. And I just thought that was funny. And we were there for a good while too. We got there around 8:30. We got to the race site around 8:30. And we were there until I want to say 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So it was almost nighttime. It was almost evening time. It's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. It did feel like it went by quick, cause Mercy Wing 2, Evios Pog, Poggers, dude, Boggers, dude, look at it, Boggers. Shoutouts to Simple Flips. Yeah, overall, I really liked the experience, even though it was cold as heck. It probably added to the experience more than anything. It didn't detract it away from it. It seemed everyone had a good time. Even though we were cold, there was a place where the teams could hang out, you know, stay inside. That was fun. A few of my friends the day before bought Subway with cold cuts and stuff just to have as a snack. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Streetlights. I might get copyright claimed. just by singing it, I might get copyright claimed. Oh. Are my captions on? Yeah. I think that might have been a link. What did I say about links? If you want to send me links, tweet me. Tweet me, or you know. Yeah, there we go. The little babies don't have Twitter. I'm kidding. Twitter is the only way. Twitter is my main social communication. I have Instagram too, but I don't allow DMs on that. Because who knows what people can send me. It's same with Twitter, but I mean, I trust people on Twitter more than Instagram. Which is weird, I know. But, you know. Gotta do what you gotta do, man. We had a lot of fun. I cannot speak. We had a lot of fun in Ottawa. I will say it's a. Whoa, my camera did a weird thing. It was a very. It was draining, you know, physically, but gosh darn, if I did, like I'm lucky to have such a supportive team that supports themselves and supports each other, you know. And I wanted to define trust. Well, I trust that they, won't scar me for life. I wanted to talk about something else about the trip. Before we even got into Ottawa, there was people were driving, It was actually on a specific part of the highway, like a specific part of the trip. The snow was like really bad and people were slipping everywhere. And actually a couple of our cars that the people were carpooling in. One of them ran into a guardrail. Not ran into, but like kind of tapped it. Like they were braking and such, but they slightly damaged it. So their car got damaged, and no one was hurt. Thankfully, no one was hurt on the trip. No one was injured, like badly. Another one of the cars got rammed by like a semi from the back, and but like thank God they're okay. Thank God they're okay. We were worried about them the whole time. But when they came back, we're so happy that they're okay. PP, what's going on, Daniel? PP, oh my goodness, you said it. He said it, folks. He said PP. You proud of yourself there? You freaking proud of yourself? We're very mature, folks. PP. Am I funny now? Yes. It's internet funny, man. Internet funny, man. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Can I have 1 million subs now? Please. You could always buy subscribers. Ah. Oh, wait. No. Wait. Have people already done these? No. Stop. I think they're all gone. Does that new bendy thing cost money? Does that new bendy thing cost money? It's Boris and the Dark Survival. Can I hit the fat dab? Oh, it's only $1. Oh, okay. Can I hit the fat dab? If you ask like really nicely. If you ask real nicely, then maybe I will. Like real nice. Boo. I wanted to show this. Hold on. Wait. It's dab roll PP in your toilet. You already have. This reminded me of a specific insult that my sister told me that like you better stop that or I'll pee your pants. I'll pee your pants. Don't ask how. I'll just pee your pants. All right, here we go. Get your screenshots now. I'll do the whole. I'll get all of it framed. I'm making the sound effects. Wait, where are you going? Let me just search this up real quick. Got him. Freaking got him, boys. It's been used by another application. Hold on. Can I switch this? Come on, studio mode. Go. Elgato Camley. Switch the snap camera. Oh boy, that's what you see now. That's what you see. Hold on. Deactivate. And and then I'll relaunch this. Hold on. This will be worth it. It'll be worth it. How does one go ice dragon boat? Hold on. I'll tell that story real quick. This one. Hold on. It'll be worth it. Hold on. It'll be worth it. Okay, activate. There we go. So how does one do ice dragon boat? Well, look at that. So in ice dragon boat, basically you paddle on the ice. The boats itself have slides on them that allow it to slide on the ice. And instead of a paddle with, like, you know, the big paddle end on the one end, it has a plate which, when pressed down, reveals spikes on the bottom. So when you press down on the ice, the plate retracts and the spikes come in and they pierce the ice, and then you pull yourself. Usually in Dragon Boat, you want to be in sync and you want to have like a nice reach angle, but I was gonna say, that's also went out the window in the ice dragon boat sense. So when you actually kind of want to maybe caterpillar a little bit, which means each person paddles at a different time. So it's like so they have more contact with the ice, and we maximize the time spent paddling. And it actually kind of worked, in a sense. That was this one. Yeah, it actually kind of worked. It was freezing, -30. But we were all in good spirits. Spirits were high. I freaking loved it. It's funny too, because the first year that my friends went, which was actually first year of university, it was very warm. It was slushy, and it really wasn't a pleasant experience. They said, but this time was a lot better, you know, for the ice condition wise. Oh, there's some color effects here. Gradients. Oh, I hate that. Neon. Has anyone been on LSD yet? This is trippy. This one's trippy. Fisheye? Sketch. That's a typical one. Sparkles. Wow. X-ray. That's inverse. Gradients. I hate that. Blue neon. Oh, that sucks. Let me just get rid of that. So yeah, if you're ever in Ottawa in February, and you have a chance to go see the Ice Dragon Boat Festival, do it. It's a lot of fun to watch. You could skate as well. Yeah, I just had a lot of fun with it. I'm sure everyone else did too. We had some good breakfast at the hotel. Some nice team outings for lunch and dinner. Your mustache glows in neon. I've been wanting to try this like Snapchat lens thing for so long. Skating versus ice boat. It was kind of weird when we were on when we got into Ottawa on Friday. We left early morning, and when we got in there, we immediately went to like practice. And it's weird going rowing, paddling on the dragon boat and watching people walk by you. I just thought that was funny. There's a character. It could be characters. The anime face. Oh, kawaii senpai. Ooh. Oh, deleted account rated with a party of 7. I can explain. I can explain everything. Welcome, Raiders. I can explain everything. I can. Welcome. How you doing, guys? Thank you, deleted account, for the raid. Have y'all ever paddled in minus 30 degree, minus 22 degrees Fahrenheit weather. That's what I just did. Oh my god, there's a 3D sock puppet. Oh! This is terrible. This is horrifying. Get off my screen. I'm sorry. This is what people come into. Eesh. Well, that's it's a big yikes for me, Chief. My goodness. Mute myself there. Skating versus Ice Dragon Boat. Goodness me. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Like a lot of. Again, I'm so grateful that we have a team that supports each other and brings us up, and coaches that are just the best. They honestly kept our spirits high the whole time. Just very grateful, very lucky, and it was a fun experience. I would honestly do it again, given the opportunity. I could very well do that. I could very well. Okay, so what's this Boris in the Dark survival thing? Play as Boris the Wolf. Play as Boris the Wolf, a cartoon companion of Bendy, as you hunt throughout the abandoned cartoon studio for supplies Boris needs to keep going. You're not alone. The Monsters Inc. demon stalks you at every turn. Beware the sound of his beating heart as he creeps up from behind and catches you in his dripping gaze. Nowhere is safe, yet secrets lie and wait for those adventurous enough to seek them out. So it's a, what is this? It's like a top-down thing. So it's basically like a Pac-Man thing. Hello? Daddy. Dark Survival is interesting. I'll get it live on stream. How about that? I'll buy it. I'll buy it live on stream. Let's oh, Poke Chill is done. Oh shoot. Let me go to Zelda then. Let me go back to the beginning of this. Go to Zeraldo. Okay, let's go here. Oh, I should probably buy it on Steam first. Go back to that. I closed Steam for some reason. I know why. The thing about this Snapchat filter thing is it's not playing at 60 FPS right now. Like the frame rate's slowed down. But at the same time I can do this. Wow! I mean, yeah. Oh, when I talk it does the little mouth things in the middle here. Yep. It does that. It'd be like that sometimes. Which face? Let's see. Oh my. It doesn't really work because I'm wearing headphones. And it looks like it's just hovering on my headphone, in front of my headphones. Neon mask. Oh. Let's see. Your mom was proud of you. I mean, You proud of me? Never mind. You don't? What's this? Oh, this is Angel. And this is. Okay. People coming in like, what the hell? What's with this guy? All the raiders left already. Police. Purchase. PayPal. Do that. No one will see. No one gets to see my login information. because that's the only thing that I could. That's confidential information. I have to do the thing. They couldn't handle the anime. They could not. They couldn't. Honestly, I don't think anyone can. I don't think anyone can. If they come in, if people come in and they see this, instantly turn away. Oh, it blinks. Like you could like do halfway. Oh, when I go like this, it goes cross-eyed. How far could I go? Oh, it's one eye now. It's one eye. This is creepy. I go back. Pirate? Yar, matey. I be looking for me buried treasure. It's you. It's Sonic. Oh yeah. Hey guys, it's me, Movie Sonic. Or no, this is Movie Sonic. His eyes are still two eyes. Hey, it's me, Video Game Sonic. It's me, Movie Sonic. It's me, first draft Movie Sonic. Who's seeing Sonic the Hedgehog on Valentine's Day? I know I am. Hopefully. That comes out on Friday, right? Yeah, Friday. I'm excited. Donut Head. Oh man, give me that donut head. What is the middle even supposed to be? It's supposed to be like it's supposed to be a donut hole? What's it actually? Oh, my hair? My hair's in the way? Okay. Interesting. This is just me. We talked about Dice Dragon Ball, we talked about Heartbreak, and now we're playing around with Snapchat filters. Who knew? Oh! It's me, Alpaca. Hello. Hello. Me, Alpaca. Hello. Poly Warrior. Ooh. Ah.
This is Sparta!
What am I doing? A tiger. Okay. Statues. Don't move. That is weird. I'm gonna turn it off. Yeah, I gotta have a doctor's appointment. Have fun. Good luck, have fun. Be safe. Hope you're alright. Bye, I Like Pie Productions. 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 No, you. I don't really have anything else to talk about, really. Pizza party. It's me, Pizza. Hello. Hello, me, Pizza. Why does anyone watch me? Why does anyone watch? Why does anyone watch? I'm very confused. Why do people do this? I'm gonna switch back. I miss my 60 FPS. There we go. I'm gonna be gross again real quick. Gross. What am I doing? What do I do? What am I talking about now? I don't know. People have been... I haven't been keeping up with news and stuff. Because, you know, I was away. Let's look up some quick gaming news. Because that's what we do here. Oh, EA. jacked up the prices. So EA has now allowed their games to be sold on Steam alongside Origin, I think. But their prices are sometimes double of what they are on Origin. Which, you know, is not surprising for EA. Not at all. Space Shadow 5 is coming back as a VR game. Interesting. The Wonderful 101 Kickstarter. That's right. That started like a week. Oh, not even a week ago. It already has 2 million Canadian dollars, which is around which is like 1.5 million US. So they reached their goal of. They passed the Switch version, Steam version, PS4 version. They have a time attack mode. They passed their Lucas First Mission goal, a brand new 2D side-scrolling adventure starring a young hero. Their next goal is 1.75 million for a remix soundtrack featuring a secret special guest. And 2 million is Lucas' second mission. They're back for another adventure. I don't know if it's gonna be in the same style. Man, people really love this series. One of the tiers for rewards is you get blocked by Hideki Kamiya. He'll tweet at you and then block you forever. And all you need to pay is 110,000 yen. That's all you have to do. The most expensive one here is the $6,000 pure platinum version. What's all gone? One for music. Oh, they're all gone. One for toys. One for trophy. One for mask. One red. One red remix. That's all gone? Wow. If you want a physical copy, I think that's what? Physical game is $54 Canadian. Not bad. Not bad at all. I might actually support this one. I never got a chance to play Wonderful 101 on the Wii U. So having this come to more consoles like the Switch and the PS4, but no Xbox for some reason. I don't know what the deal is with Xbox. But hopefully they can get that sorted out. Maybe at the highest reward tier. Maybe at the very end they push it. And like the last stretch goal is Xbox version. Who knows, man? Who knows? It's a weird world out there. Chinese only version. What? Oh, AMD released their 3990X, which is the consumer 64-core CPU that trumps Intel's similarly priced option. There's no contest. I'm really glad AMD is in the is leading again. It's been a joke before that AMD is like the budget one and it will never be as good as Intel's budget offerings. But look at them now, they're on top of the world. Really happy for them. This stream has just been a complete cluster truck of stuff. And I kind of like that. I kind of like that format. It's great. Anyways, I think that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you for joining me on Morning Mumbles. If you're watching this after the fact that this goes live, what are you doing? You should tune in every Monday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, EST, for Morning Mumbles. I'll try to do some more streams during the week. As always, I'll try to do Splatter Day on Saturday as well. I know people have been missing that. I miss it too, and I'll try to do that. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, follow, do all the things. Share this video with a friend if you think it's funny. And as always, but to peace, my friends. Stay awesome. Have a great day. See y'all next time. Thank you for being here. And once again, thank you to Firmly Grasp It, Valentin9748 for following, and Deleted Account for reading with a party of 7. Thank you so much. See you guys next time. Bye-bye. 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 Bye.